this is easily one of if not the biggest crises that we face in our city, and hence priorities that we have going forward. You know, there are several things that we've done, and there's more in store. The big thing is that as part of the budget that we submitted to the City Council, we have an allocation for about $150,000 to do a comprehensive housing plan. And we ask everyone to be part of our housing summit that we're planning for September. We need to have a good sense of what the challenge is. I love the part in the film where you lay out the student housing. We don't have an idea of what the amount of student housing is in the neighborhood and what the impact of it has been. We don't have an idea of what are the trends going forward, how much housing, how much affordable housing, at what level do we need to create every single year for the next 10 years to reach our goals. So we need a comprehensive plan. And we're looking at what cities such as Boston have done to do something like that. We need sort of this ground level playbook that we're all working with. So I invite everyone to be part of that process. We need to look at our universities. Our universities have to house more of their students on campus. We have to look at Airbnb. The City Council currently is looking at a measure with Airbnb. What's the impact that they're having in taking units off the market? We have to look at source of income discrimination. Providence just passed source of income discrimination as a protected class. We're proud of that, but there's a bill at the State House. We need to make this statewide so that landlords outside of Providence can't continue to discriminate if you're receiving child support or you have a voucher. We're also in the process in the City Council of creating a housing trust fund. So every developer in the city that gets a generous TSA, well, a certain percentage of that has to go towards this affordable housing trust fund, so that we can invest in the creation of new affordable housing units. We have to continue to attack the abandoned properties. Over the past three and a half years, we've addressed 600 abandoned properties. We still have about 250 left, so we have to do that. We have to look at increasing the density allowed through our zoning ordinance, perhaps even eliminating parking requirements so that landlords can build more housing in the same amount of space. These are just some ideas that we're considering. I'm sure folks in the audience have many, many more. And that's why I really ask everyone here to participate in this housing summit. We need to put everything on the table and then understand the challenge, what tools we have to address them, and make sure that we create the match as much as possible. Because Providence is seeing so much progress, quote-unquote progress right now. But if the progress that we continue to see is the progress that we're seeing in Boston, San Francisco, Seattle, Austin, Nashville, in a way that pushes out our existing residents, well, that's not the progress that we want to see here in Providence. And these proactive steps can make sure that people who live here, will raise their families here, want to live here, can continue to do so.